Hi, welcome to Kindred Spirit Readings. Let's begin, Virgo. Okay, I wasn't sure how I should put this into words. I may need you to try and picture something for me. Picture this in your mind. I'll tell you what I'm seeing here. You can use your imagination. You could be doing anything. Walking is what I'm noticing. You're not so far away, not so far from home. So this is happening close to home. Something that happens this week is definitely going to blow you away. And let's say you could be, let's say you're close to home, you're in your neighborhood, and you're minding your own business, doing your own thing. You could be taking a walk, walking your dog, whatever you're doing here. Your energy comes across as you being calm, not really doing anything, but you're in your own sort of elements here, relaxed. And then somebody happens to walk past you. Now, when this happens, at first you don't think anything of it. Of course, people walk past you every day. I mean, if you're walking down the street, it happens. That's usually what people do. They walk past each other quite a lot. Until this person is close enough, and when they walk by, and it's at that point when you notice. You recognize who this person is. You do. I think look, it might sound a little immature, but don't be alarmed. I wouldn't even be surprised if you decide to make a run for it. It's not to say that you're being childish about it. Don't take that the wrong way. I think that you'll come to the realization that, okay, I know that this person, maybe this person has decided to move into the same area that I'm living in. Maybe this person lives quite close to me now. This is somebody that you have not seen in a number of years. It's been a while. And you really, I think with this particular person, this is somebody that the situation, the person as a whole, it no longer makes you feel a certain way, the way that you used to feel about the person or the situation. You're thinking, what is this person doing here after all these years? I mean, people move. It's not impossible. What could possibly be the reason that this person has been placed in this position? Or you could be asking, you're asking, what has the universe got planned? Why this? Why now? Somebody here is definitely, their energy is near your home, near where, definitely nearby. Somebody's close by. So it's not you having to travel anywhere, go anywhere, just confirming that, nothing of the sort. It's you just simply crossing paths with someone. And I mean, in the literal sense that you're crossing paths with someone, and it just blows your mind away. How could this be? I know we always talk about, how people have said many times, that I've heard, sometimes the impossible is possible. It can happen. We don't know how these things happen, but they do. And in your case, I feel that there is something rather interesting. You have Aries, you have Capricorn, you have Taurus. I don't know if you want Taurus, but like I said, you could be between two worlds here. I don't know what's going on exactly. I do plan to dig a little bit deeper. You also have Aquarius. You are really trying to figure things out at the moment, Virgo. I feel that there is a lot of crazy happening in your life. I just really want to quickly as well, I want to jump over to your money. If you're thinking about what you should do in terms of money or investments, I think you're done with the investment side of things. Money in general, however, paying your bills, yes, be mindful of people ripping you off. I wouldn't be paying a cent to anybody if I know that there is some sort of sketchy behavior, that type of thing. You'll see it before it happens. Let's go back to this bump into situation. One thing I will say, just to give you some clarity over that as well, that one thing you never received from this person about what it was you wanted in your life had you lived it together, had you taken, next steps, it was even more confusing. Whatever relationship you did have, whatever it was at the time, if you can even call it that. But whatever you had with this earth sign, the bump into, that you will cross paths with, you know, it was chaotic. It was confusing way back when. Maybe time was wasted. Maybe there were missed opportunities. Maybe I see a lot of talking going on, but not enough planning, not enough, not having conversations about how or what or why or when. Maybe there were mixed messages. Maybe there were also times where you felt a little cut up. You were cut up about not knowing enough. Maybe you thought one thing, but it was completely the other way around. You know, when this finished up previously, whatever you had with this person, when this had finished up, when it did a long time ago, you decided to stay focused on your life, and maybe you moved on. I do see that. You were long gone after that, but you looked at other alternatives, and that could have been anything for each and every one of you. Do keep that in mind. Each and every single one of you had a different plan, but you went along and did what was best for you. You had a different strategy, and you took action, and you decided on things that brought you happiness, and whatever that was that you left behind regarding this earth sign, you weren't sure. It wasn't enough. Did you get what you wanted in the end? No. Having this person come back into your life the way that this is playing out, I don't think you want any part of that. And I think that's confirmation enough. I think you are very clear where you stand. Even if this person has moved into the same neighborhood, so be it. You're still happy. You're still doing you. You know, if you had a chance to say anything to this fellow earth sign that you're crossing paths with, it would be something along the lines of, why didn't you tell me at the time? Why didn't you just say what you were feeling? Then if in fact you hear them say something now that you wished you had heard them say before, maybe a little bit too late. Thank you, Virgo.